Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Top Deck King, and today we're switching it up. We are trying a historic deck since now Jeskai Churns got banned. It's still not balanced just because the Is It Phoenix deck is probably just going to take over the format anyways. Brainstorm is just too strong of a card for this format. Look how strong it is. Obviously, it's a lot stronger in Legacy just because they have fetch lands and whatnot, but we got Fabled Passage technically, so it's a fetch land in a sense. So Brainstorm's I would assume might be getting hit, but we'll see. But yeah, Jeskai Churns got banned. I wanted to try something different. Standard's kind of getting a little stale for now. The set's almost gonna come out the next one. Usually that's what happens in the last month. It kind of gets stale. So I want to go into historic. There's a lot of decks, and the first deck that I caught my interest would be a 5-color Niv Mizzet deck. So let's break it down real quickly. Hopefully, but before we get into that, hopefully I get you to, if you're new to the channel, hopefully by the time you're done watching, you hit that subscribe button. Always check the description of the video. There's the deck list, both portable, PC, and mobile. Stay tuned to the end of the video because that's where I'll give you the sideboard guide to the deck. So check out the end of the video. The gameplay is going to be in the middle, obviously after the intro, but yeah, let's get into it real quick. So this line is our removal package. 3 Fatal Push. Obviously for the early removal, there's a lot of aggro decks, Gruul aggro, Selesnya aggro, maybe mono red, stuff like that. So 3 Fatal Push is a solid card. 1 Despark, and it's the dual color, so it helps out with Niv Mizzet, but at the same time it could get rid of cards like Embercleave or something like Is It Phoenix, the Phoenix card. So one of, otherwise we're really going for the Vanishing Verse here. It's a it hits Niv Mizzet ability and it's instant speed. It can exile any monocolored permanent. This card's really solid. 2 mana, 2 Tyrant Scorns just in case. So this is a pseudo both effects. It could be good against the aggro because it destroys 3 costs or less, but at the same time it has the ability of returning a creature. So we can cast our own Niv Mizzet, Tulsimer, Yasharn, any of these creatures, and we could technically use it on our own creature and return it back to our hand. So that's why that's there. On top of that, it's a Niv target. Lightning Helix is a great card. 2 mana, deals 3 damage, gains 3 life. It's good against the aggro decks, kills their creature and gains you 3 life. It's another Niv Mizzet target. It's a 2 mana effect. Maelstrom Pulse gets rid of all the permanents, and this hits all non-land permanents. It's another Niv target. For the most part, the removal is going to be a Niv target, so I'm going to stop saying that. But it gets rid of all the same types. 3 mana, it can get rid of any non-land permanent. 2 Clarions for board wipe / lifelink. Extinction Event. This is just to kind of catch everything at the end if we need to, either odd or even, in case Stefan Clarion can't kill something. If they have 4 toughness, 5 toughness, 6 extinctions there. Binding of the Gods, this gets rid of permanents just to get rid of everything. I know this technically is cheaper and gets rid of it, but this also helps us ramp. And then if we have a Yorion in our hand, we could technically blink it. So there's that. Ritual, Culling Ritual is kind of like this card's good against the aggro decks because for 4 mana it destroys everything they have for the most part because it's 2 mana or less. But then on top of that, everything it destroys, you get 1 of each color, so you could destroy the whole board and then maybe like cast something out of your hand. You could cast Thoughtseize, you could cast whatever. It gives you green and black, so if you have something, you could cast a Binding of the Gods, whatever. But it's another board wipe kind of effect that generates you mana. On top of that, the mana that it generates, you can also use it to grab Yorion to your hand if you wanted to, so it's up to you. Now, this second row is our card advantage, draw power / discard effect. 1 Thoughtseize. This is, I'm not 100% sold on this, but I'm going to try it as a one of, just so I have another turn 1 play if I need it. 2 Thought Erasure is mainly where I want to go because, like I said, it's a Niv target and it surveils me. And so it's, like I said, but obviously this is easier to cast because it's just 1 black. This is blue black. So Expressive Iteration, 2 of. This card is actually pretty solid. I know it's good in standard. I want to see how good it is in historic, but it's like a turn 3, two. It's on turn 3. It's pretty much kind of draw 2 cards because you grab 1 to your hand, you put 1 to the bottom, and then the third card you're either going to be able to play it or you put a land so that way you can play the land. You know what I mean? So it's a free land. one Cruxa. This is kind of to catch. And once we're getting into the super late game, we can start escaping our stuff. It's also like a Niv target, like I said. Two Growth Spirals to kind of ramp us, draw us. Narsets, they're good against the Is It Phoenix decks to prevent them from drawing so many cards. Obviously, with 5 toughness, it's kind of easy to kill, but Narset's a very solid card against the Is It Phoenix decks. And also look at how many spells we have, so it can grab us pretty much anything. And then we have the commands here. The commands here are both, create mana ramp you here, draw you cards, or create a treasure. So you can cast Niv earlier. Or Kolaghan's command, where you can return Niv, Tolsimer, Yasharn. You can return them, make them discard a card. Don't forget to destroy the artifact effect, where you can destroy like witches' ovens and stuff like that. The 2 damage is not really relevant, but if you're playing against an aggro deck, it could come in handy. Same with Prismari command. But the main effects we're looking for here is on Prismari command is draw, create a treasure, and destroy artifact. And then this one we're looking for return a creature, destroy an artifact and deal 2 damage, kind of effect. But like I said, if you're playing against aggro, both of them could do 2 damage. One Thought Distortion, this is against the control decks, whatever, so they could get rid of all their spells out of their hands. It's very good because you could cast this turn 6, then for a fact they don't have a counter spell or something like that to stop a Niv Mizzet and cast this on turn 7 or something. As far as our win conditions go, this is our win con bracket here. We have one God of Destiny. This is also, it does 2 damage pretty much to them every turn. It could ramp you. As far as it becoming active, I think it could technically become active because that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically 8, or no, that's not 8. Yeah, 8. Technically it could become active, but it's not likely. This is mainly here just to deal damage to them and gain you life or possibly ramp you. Yasharn's there against the sacrifice decks. It's a 4/4, grabs you a land, plains and forests. Once again, all these are going to be Niv targets. Teferi is obviously a great card. Draws you cards, puts cards back on the bottom. It's a win condition. Tolsimer's there against the aggro decks. It creates a 3/3, fights, it gains you life, and then obviously 4 Niv Mizzets. The lands, nothing really special. You just gotta run 5 color lands, There's nothing really more to that. You could mix and match however you like. I'm gonna try it out like this with the tri lands and see where we go from there. The sideboard, once again, I'll go more in depth with the sideboard, and it might not be the same exact sideboard as we start playing our matches, but I will go more in. Why does it say this? Unfortunately, I need to change this to test. Okay. I'll go more into the depth of the sideboard. If you check out the end of the video, that's where the sideboard guide comes into play. Like I said, it won't be maybe exactly the same already, but check out the end of the video. This is the intro really quickly. So hopefully we do well with the deck, and let's get into the matches. All right, let's go see how this Niv Mizzet deck works. See if it's any good or not. See if we do anything. Regimani or Rigimani. All right. Opponents on the play. I play this Triland and then Drown Counterco. I'm sure we'll keep. So turn 1, turn 2, play Growth Spiral. What the heck? Did I enter standard? What's going on? Dahlia, come on. So that we can't play. Okay. So I guess we're playing the Triland then. That's gonna cost 5 mana, huh? Alright. Well, we get the ramp with the Growth Spiral. That's fine. Well, that's a fun. Oh no! It doesn't matter, I guess. Non-basic lands. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. Getting shreked. He's just, man, he's taxing me like crazy. Alright. So 1 spell per turn, huh? Destroy, 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 destroy. This survives. So if we play the tri-land, because it comes in tapped regardless. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We know. All right, you're up. So, yep, second. End step, get rid of the Archon. So I'm going to take damage. End step, get rid of the Archon. Play Drown Catacomb. Cast this. Destroy everything. Create, what is that? 3 sources of mana? 2, 4, 5. Sure. You got it. You got it. It sucks that I don't get to add red with this, but opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hand. Sure. Let's go ahead and get the other. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Oh, so he gets to technically protect something. Question is, what is he going to protect? But then I could just do this to kill it, so it doesn't really matter. No, I can't do that, actually. So I have to get rid of this. Now at end step, yeah, I gotta do that. All right, let's get rid of this. Because then I get to play this. Oh, no! I messed up again! Non-basic! Come on, man. Non-basic. Read the card. Non-basic. 2, 4, 5, 6. That is lethal. I forgot. Oh my gosh. All right, we're not dead, but this is so. I'm playing so poorly right now. That's why I was trying to get rid of it and said I'm playing so poorly right now. All right, so we got to do target player discards a card. So target player and do damage here. Take 2, 3, 4. Rest in peace. I am playing beyond awful right now. Beyond awful. So let's kill everything except for that, obviously. It's black, green. Each permanent destroyed this way. So, we can only play 1 spell per turn, so we're just dead, huh? Okay, well, I played beyond bad. Beyond bad. All right, so we don't need Thought Distortion. Oh my gosh, I played that so horribly. All right, Orzhov seems pretty decent because they have a couple of 1-drops in their decks. I think that's really kind of it in a sense. Let me see if there's anything else I want to cut. Let's see. Anything else? Despark doesn't look great here. Let's get rid of that. I could bring in Croxa, I guess. But yeah, I was supposed to, like, my original thought, I should have done what I did with my original thought. Get rid of Archon. Destroy everything. Generate mana. But no, I can't keep this. Now the deck doesn't want to draw lands. All right. Guess K command goes and... Ooh. So I could grab... I don't even have... Actually, I can't even cast this. Because I need blue and... Yeah, alright. So... I guess let's go grab blue. What am I doing? Grab blue. Then we have white and black, so we can play this. Alright. Exile target non-land permanent with value 1 or less. So grab blue. Let's pay 2 life. Pass. So if he plays something, we could technically kill it and then Orzhov the treasure away. Sure. Sure. Let's go ahead and just destroy this now, I guess. Force him. Then we get to remove this with Orzhov. Orzhov. What is that? Counter target spell unless controller pays 1. Very well. Very, very well. See, this is how I'm unfamiliar. They gave white a counter spell. Nice. That's actually really good, though. Alright, let's get rid of the Selfless Savior, then. Exile. That's fine. If you throw it in the graveyard, it technically, you know what I mean? Now you could kill my guy, huh? Okay. There's the red. Guess we have to kill this now. Just so he doesn't keep putting more counters on everything. I thought I'd been expect. I remember this guy in Standard who was with the vehicles. Oh man, it was stupid. It's like, hey, I get to draw a card and I get to animate the vehicle all for 1 mana. Alright, take 3, sure. There's Niv Mizzet. So we have white, green, blue, red. Alright, so we have to do this then. Deal 2 damage, create a treasure. So do 2 damage, create a treasure. And we had the 1 mana, so if you had the tide crap, whatever, we could do it. Yep, draw a card. And then we get to play Niv Mizzet next turn. Niv Mizzet Reborn. Because we have blue, we have black, we have green, we have red, and then we have this. What the heck? Oh, it's Redain. Oh my gosh. Wait, Redain? Okay. Neve. So 1, 2. Wait, what's going on? Choose a card from each color pile. Oh, I see. So sure. Draw 4. It was like there's 2 of them, so it let me choose one of the 2. I see. Dahlia. Can't attack opponent. Oh, now you could attack. No, I can't even play this. This thing is like super expensive on me now. So Lightning Helix this, gain some life. Right, Lightning Helix this, gain some life. Doesn't really matter if I do it now or if I do it later. It's gonna cost the same amount, I guess. But I guess in case he draws something now, let's just get rid of it. Gain some life. There's no way I'm adding Yorion to my hand right now. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Selfless Savior, we're definitely going to be exiling you. 100% exiling you. So we take 5. We're not going to make that same mistake. Let's get rid of you. Auto pay. So then we play this and it gets rid of the whole board. Then it gets rid of the whole board. All right. So if I play this, it doesn't really matter, right? So let's just destroy everything. Black, green, blah, blah, blah. Grab Yoris. Play land, pass turn. We got the Yoris in hand. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we do this and cast Yorion? It looks like we can. So let's try that. So add 1 to your hand. Ooh, Fatal Push seems good too, though. So if I add Fatal Push to my hand, but Cruxa is good too. I think I add Cruxa to hand. I mean, I don't know. I know I can only play 1 spell per turn. But if I add Cruxa to hand, I could also grab Fatal Push to... Oh, I can't push this, right? This is a 3 mana cost? Yeah, this is a 3 mana cost. I could do... No, I can't do that either. Alright, so let's grab Cruxa to hand. One of them to the bottom. Put that there. Play land. Yes, 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 we know. Oh, wait. Oh, that was dumb. I forgot. You can only play one spell per turn. This guy. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh, what a lucky top deck. What a lucky top deck. I'm so bad though. It doesn't matter. You have no cards, I know. Binding of the Gods will keep. I'm so awful at this game. It's Cress Cruxa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, man. I got lucky. I played this so horribly. I'm just like completely new to this guy and just like, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm supposed to just play Yorion there, you know what I mean? Attack. Whatever he plays, we go to Yorion, kill it. So we won game 2. But man, did I misplay that thing so horribly. All right, we're learning, man. We're learning though. We're learning. All right, we're not changing anything. We're learning. All right. That's done with the misplays. Stupid Archon of Imaria, whatever, one spell per turn. I'm like, all right, I can play this iteration and then cast Yorion as a blocker. And then you realize you're going to play one spell per turn. Only play one spell per turn. It's like, oh, great. Good thing I was at 4 and not 2. Otherwise, we would have been just dead. All right, Lightning Helix. We grab red. We have white. Yeah, we keep. We have 4 lands. Thread and it's. That card is so good. That card is so good. This guy was like so amazing in standard. Just beyond good in standard. It's like, gotta grab red here. Gotta grab red. Ooh, I haven't seen that guy in in a good minute. Go for it. Yep, second. Second! So we have play this next turn. Take the 1. Play this next turn, and then we could grab something like black or something, you know? Sure. I'm just gonna kill this in response. Just because it doesn't really matter, but might as well just do it. I'm assuming he's gonna take my other Lightning Helix, maybe. No, it adds 2. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would take my other Lightning Helix if I was him. Since everything else is 4 and 5 mana anyways, Lightning Helix is the only card that I can activate or cast, I should say, right now. I'm wondering why he plays this. Oh wow, Niv Mizzet. I'm wondering why he plays the Snowlands is the question. What does he play that requires snow? I haven't seen anything. Maybe Faceless Haven and I just haven't seen it. Because I haven't seen any white cards that require snow. So I'm assuming it's Faceless Haven and I just haven't seen it. That's kind of surprising that he took this though. Sure, we'll take one. We'll take uno. Uno momento, por favor. Guess we'll go ahead and kill this again. Goodbye. Goodbye, friend. He takes Binding or Teferi. We'll grab Yorion, play the Tri-Land. I'm assuming if he took Niv Mizzet last... Oh, wow, he didn't take it. Okay. It's like if he took Niv Mizzet last time, I'm assuming he does a... Well, that's actually kind of a really good draw. But just in case, I will hold it to see what we can kill. Is he holding the Tide Crap, whatever it is? The one where I have to pay 1 mana? I think he is. Redain. That's fine. Redain. So let's return it to his hand since we can't destroy it. Yeah, let's return to hand. Since we can't destroy because of Selfless Savior, this gives us the ability to do something else. Ooh, K command. LK command. Alright, let's see. What am I going to do here? So obviously I'm sacking this. Question is, what am I getting? I think I'm getting... Let me see. We have red. We have white, black, green, blue. I mean, we have all the colors. So it doesn't really matter what I get here. I have 2 black. I have 2 white. I have 3 white, actually. So I'm not grabbing white. I'm not grabbing black. So now it's between blue or green. I guess I get blue because this could give me the green. Let's draw a card. Draw a card, my friend. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So now we can cast Kaya, exile Selfless Savior. We could draw a card. If we draw an untapped land, we could play Binding of the Gods. Redain, sure. Ooh, there's Niv Mizzet. Alright, we'll just cast Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet. Just draw it naturally, huh? Ooh, alright, do I want Prismari Command? I think I want Prismari Command. Yeah. Let's draw a card. Nice. It's a land. Good game, opponent. Nice. Alright, we're playing some Niv Mizzet. 5-color Niv. It's not the strongest deck in Historic from what it looks like, but it is a fun deck. The strong deck, obviously, right now is... well, this hand looks pretty garbage. It got worse. Got worse. Is that even possible? It is, because it got worse. I mean, I can't mull it again. So let's get rid of Deafening Clarion. I'm assuming they're a control deck. That usually means control. Blue-white, Jeskai. Because otherwise, I don't think that this card is played in any other deck other than those 2 decks. See, there's blue-white. We drew another one anyways. Okay, this is looking kinda bad, if I may say so. Looking a little bad. Well, they know we're playing a Niv Mizzet. Oh, come on, deck. Alright, we're just gonna... Game 1's gonna be kind of trying to figure out what the deck he's playing, pretty much. Because we have... we have... Oh, he's playing that deck? Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't concede, because now I know what he's playing. Yep, he's just playing all cycles. Yeah, we know what this deck is. We know exactly what this deck is. This deck is not a... I mean, like, this deck is not a best of 3 deck, so it's kind of odd that he's playing it in a best of 3. It's a best of 1 deck. Because then he just plays Zenith Flare for the win. So, we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna Thought Distortion him, I guess, or Thought Erasure, I should say. But yeah, he uses Treasure Hunt, throws all his cycle cards in the graveyard, and then uses Zenith Flare for the win. This is supposed to be a best of 1 deck because then your opponent can't sideboard against you, but I don't think I have anything in the sideboard really against him, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play Thought Erasure, obviously. There's the Flare, so it buys me another turn. We don't need that. It just buys me another turn, really, because he could play this now, and then it adds it back to the top of his deck. Then he plays this to grab it back. Yep. Yep. So that's game. You got it. You got it. All right. So Mystical Disputes, Thought Distortion, Legion Warboss, Veto, Unmoored Ego. Which cards players can't cast spells from graveyards to libraries. That doesn't matter. That one's pretty fine, I guess. Cut the Extinction Event, the 3 Vanish Verses, the Despark, the Fatal Pushes. Lightning Helix is technically fine because I can gain life. I think that's how we do it, right? I could cut the Pulses. What else do I have, though? Cruxa, make them discard another card, discard Pulse. I think that's all we do. Yeah. But yeah, so it's because then they can't sideboard against you, you know, like I have cards here I can sideboard against them, obviously, but it all also depends on if I draw it, and apparently, no, I do not draw it. I mean, all right. All right. And then he just keeps mulling until he hits one of the treasures, because it doesn't matter, it refills his hand. So he could go down to 2 cards if he needs. As long as he hits the treasure, he's fine. Because he has nothing but lands in his hand anyways. So, play this. This is a really bad hand, but I figure if I draw any disruption, we should be fine. Guess not. Doesn't really matter, I guess. This gives us red, though. So let's play this because it gives us red. It's the one color we're missing. Play a land, play treasure. All right. So we're just going to cycle. I guess I should have just kept that maybe in my hand just to cycle. Just cyclerino. But yeah, he's going to play a Treasure of the Hunt here. Oh, okay. Yes, he doesn't have it yet. Cycle. Lightning Helix, a Thought Erasure. I guess we could play. No, let's play this and thin the deck out, actually. So let's play Sun, Petal, play Yasharn. Grab 2 lands, thin the deck out slightly. Alright. He took the concession this game. Alright, we're not changing anything. Run it back. We're not changing anything. But yeah, now we have a clock on him. So we're doing 4 damage per turn. It's going to take him at least till churn, at that point, till churn's, you know. I mean, I guess I have lands. So, yep, keep doing it until you have the Treasure of the Hunt. Yeah, that's all you have to do is you just have to keep mulling until you hit. You have to have 2 lands and Treasure of the Hunt, and you're fine. Because every other, so you have 4 Treasure of the Hunt, 2 Zenith or 1 Zenith Flare, and then nothing but land. So, oh, that kind of sucks that this comes in tap. We have to play this first. Until I play that, and that comes in tap. So, pay 2 life. Guess we don't really care. Let's just play this now. Ooh, Unmoored Ego. There we go. Do I have black, though? Oh, goes into my hand. I guess goes to the bottom of the library. Yeah, sure. All right. Well, we don't have black yet, unless I top deck black. Nope. We don't have black. But Unmoored Ego, Zenith Flare wins us the game. Unmoored Ego on Zenith Flare. Deal some damage. I might wait here just so I can kind of maybe play around maybe the counter spell if he has one. So instead, I will do... I have white, right? Yeah. Just going to cast this guy now. Grab a land. And he's going to tap out eventually. And once he taps out, we just play Unmoored Ego and just win the game. Unmoored Ego wins the game after that. Alright, combat. Hit you for 4. He doesn't have anything in the graveyard, so we don't really care about that yet. So if we put white, let's put the green here, play Tulsimer, and just put the pressure on him. So 3/6, that's 10 damage. He's nowhere near getting rid of hitting us for 24 damage. And him cycling all this stuff, it just helps us. We could just exile more cards. Now we just won the game. He tapped out. Good game. Unmoored Ego, good game. All right, let's give this Niv Mizzet deck uno try, and one last try, I should say, one last match, and then we'll be done with it and try another deck. See what happens. Alex 34. Alex 34. Alex 34. Unfortunately, our hand is not very good, but we are on the draw. We're on the draw. He took a mulligan. We have 2 removal spells. We'll try it. We'll give it a try. If we draw, I mean, we can't play either one of these, and this doesn't seem great. It's like we're playing against Gruul Aggro. So put this on black and Fatal Push it. Get it out. Get it out of here. We could put this on blue if we need to, in case we need to play this. Well, okay. Okay. Alrighty then. I guess maybe he kept a very greedy hand, I guess, and was hoping for the best. I guess since he's playing that, I don't think we need that. Guess we bring in Kaya and then figure out what he's running. I'm assuming he kept a 1-lander elf hand and it didn't pay off. Well, if this is a quick game, we'll do one more after this. But if it's a long game, this would be the last one for the match. We'll see what happens. Wedding on opponent. I know they took a mulligan also, so there's also that. All right, we'll keep. We have Kaya, we have Iteration, we have some stuff. There's the elf again. Yeah, so he's Gruul Aggro. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I don't think it really matters which Triland I play first. I guess it does. That means I can't. Oh, I'm going to play this on turn 3 anyways. Gruul Aggro. You have Volcanic Brawler. Seems like that's always a thing, huh? Alright, so we got blue, we got red. Oh, that was disgusting. To have this, yeah, that's game. There's yeah. We're not beating that hand. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. No way. That was nuts. Turn 1, turn 2, put 5 power on board. Turn 3, collected company, put another 6 power on board. No. Alright. Let's play this turn 1. Play shock this. Do this. Alright, we'll keep. We have a turn possible for Niv Mizzet. Possible. So we'll see what happens. Girl Spiral. Vanishing. I was like, wait. I was like, Vanishing Verse is not bad. Alright, so we have a. What am I? Yeah, churn. We could cat. Okay. That's odd. So I think I play Cruxa. Let's see. Do I have all the colors though? Let me make sure. So this is either green or white. This is blue. That's our only blue source. So actually we have this. I think we'll have every single color. So let's play Cruxa, make him discard. Otherwise I was going to possibly do Prismari Command. Questing Beast. Let's play this. And then so let's see. We have blue. We have red. We have white. We have green. This would be black. Okay, yeah. We get to cast El Niv Mizzet. So put this on black. Niv Mizzet. Woo! Okay, we'll take 4 cards. Sure, why not? We'll take 4 cards. And a 6/6. And a 6/6. I'll take the 4. No blocks. Because I have now Vanishing Verse to kill it. Alright. So what do we gotta do first? So we have to obviously use Pulse against this. But if we do that, then we don't get to do... Should I play Thought Erasure? See what's in his hand. So this is going to be our land, most likely. If I play Thought Erasure, I can look at his hand. Let's see what you got. He gave up a Questing Beast, which is... What do you have? Gruul, Spellbreaker does nothing. This doesn't do anything either, technically. We could kill this. This, because we could kill it with Prismari command. So I think I take this guy. Oh, well, definitely keeping that. Definitely keeping that. I do have double black. I could discard the card out of his hand. But I don't want to take too much more damage after this. So we're just going to pass. If he goes into combat, we'll exile this. Sure. Burning Tree, you got it. You got it. Cast the creature. You got it. So when he goes into combat, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. So that way he can't attack with 3 creatures. And then it doesn't trigger this. And then we're just going to cast this guy, fight this, and have 2 bodies out there. So, Tolsimer, come out, my friend. And we gain 3 life as well. Come to me, Tolsimer. And then let's start getting aggressive with the Niv Mizzet. Next turn, we grab Yorion and hold up Prismari command. And we should be good. As long as he doesn't top deck. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say as long as he doesn't top deck Embercleave, but you know, okay. Well then. Well then, opponent. Very well played there. So Prismari command can kill it. So if I pulse this, I can stop taking so much damage. I can destroy this to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I have red. Why would it tap? Oh, I have red. I have blue. Okay, just wanted to make sure that let's destroy this. Alright, no attacks. We use Prismari to destroy this and do 2 damage here if we wanted to. What are the odds he drew another Embercleave? Alright, so before blockers, let's destroy artifact. I want to create a treasure here, I would say, but I also want to draw and discard. So I think I'm going to draw and discard. So draw, discard, destroy target artifact. There's a pause here. Does that mean he drew another Embercleave? That's pretty sick. It's kind of disgusting. Let's see. Nope, he didn't draw it. Woohoo! Alright, since the last one was pretty short, quick, we're going to do another one. Do one last one here. This would definitely probably be the last one because then I need to test another deck out. I want to test out a blue-black control deck, and I saw Fire and Fury. And I saw this interesting, I think it's a humans deck, I believe, that I want to give it. What the heck? What is that 0 land crap, huh? What's that 0 land stuff? I guess we get rid of. Ay, 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 ay. Guess I get rid of this, right? Because if I draw red, then that gives me. If I draw a third land, this will give me the fourth land for Niv. I could also get rid of Narset, but if I draw one blue source, I could cast Narset. I can almost cast this. I mean, I'm keeping. I think I'm bottoming this. We'll see what happens. If I draw red, I can cast Niv on turn 4 possibly if I draw another land, but I mean it. Okay, we're playing against Rakdos. Rakdos. No, we're playing against not. We're playing against Jund. Jundarino. Junsack. What are we? Wait, what the heck are we playing against? What is this? Enchantment creatures plus 2/2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. Mire Triumph, Faithless Looting, Kolagon's Command. Draw a card. What the heck are we playing against, my dude? My dude, what are you playing? Fire and Fury, my dude. I don't even know what to discard here because, like, really. What the heck are you playing? Okay, we don't want that. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I am new again. I haven't played Historic in several months, but I know when I was playing this deck, that wasn't a deck. Whatever we're playing against right now was not a deck. So, but I don't know. Like I said, interesting. We'll see. Let's see if I could top deck a land though. I mean, it comes down to that. Okay, we drew the land, and it's red, so that's not bad. All right, and it's blue too, I should say. Red and blue. So we'll see if there's a possible. If I draw another land, I mean, even if I don't draw another land, I think I still have to play the Prismari command here. This is also kind of good to play because it kind of shuts these down, sort of. But he's already played them, and now he could technically. What is this? Enchanted creature gets +7/+7. Alright, so now I guess I just have to play the Prismari command. So create a treasure, draw cards, I guess. Draw 2, treasure. Okay, there's my land. Discard. Ooh. So we have blue, black, red, or we could do black, blue, red. This could be green. What am I discarding as my secondary card, though? This gets me lands. I think I have to give up the other command here. So let's put this on. I got 2 green. I guess we'll put this on red. Because I could do red, green, black, blue. Yeah. I was like, hold on. Did I mess up? Oh, no. I forgot. Oh, my gosh. Auras. How many auras? Are these all auras? They're all auras. I guess we lost the game. What the? Okay. That's cute. That's cute. It says creature cards in graveyard and library can't enter the battle. Players can cast spells from graveyards or libraries, so that's not a cast effect. Bring in auras off. That was cute. That's an aura, huh? Both of them are auras. Nice. All right. Let me switch views. Whoops. Let me switch views. It's easier to read this way. Thought Distortion is okay because if I could get to it, obviously. Let's see. Despark, nah. he has that one aura that was 6 mana cost, but I don't think it's worth it for that. I'm gonna cut one Narset. I think I'm gonna bring in the Anger of the Gods here. I'm gonna keep this in, but it might be also kind of late. But the fact that it can exile all, so like he has Faithless Lootings in his deck. So I'm wondering if let's try it. Let's see if it's worth it. That was cute. Fire and Fury. That was cute. Got me though. Did well. Faithless Looting is it's a power of a, oh my gosh, no. Faithless Looting is a power of a card indeed. So we keep this. So this is that, this is that. Guess I have to discard this. I mean, not discard, but put this to the bottom. Because I could cast everything else. Put this on green, play Growth Spiral. This goes on to blue, and then we have Clothis. And Clothis will be good against them because it starts exiling his graveyard or exiling cards out of his graveyard. Like, for example, Faithless Looting would be out of here. Let's see what he got. Okay. So put this on green. You're up. He can't. He's playing Jund, so he can't counter this. So we should be fine. It's Growth Spiral. I mean, pretty sure we're putting this on blue regardless, so play that. That's nice. Okay, play the God and put this on black. So we have access to Fatal Push now. Now he's forced to play his Faithless Looting here or it gets exiled. If he doesn't do Faithless Looting here, he gets exiled, so we just get it. Okay. The 3 cost, so we can't kill it. That's fine. He only gets 1 aura off it. He gets to draw a card and hit me for 4, but I could kill this. Actually, I can't kill this. Sure. You got it. Draw. Knave Mizit. All right, so what are we missing? We got black, we got blue, we got green, we got white. Or actually, this is white. And then there's Niv. Okay, so we'll choose those 3 then. And yeah, it looks like they're missing lands though, because they've been stuck on. There you go. No, they're not missing lands. What am I saying? I growth spiraled. We'll take 4. No reason to block that. We have Yasharn here for that. Let's get rid of that. Gain some life. So we could cast Yasharn. Why is it trying to use my black mana though? So white, green. I guess we can cast. If I do this, I can also play Helix. Yeah, let's do that instead. What am I thinking? Let's do Helix. Oh no! I forgot I don't play any basics. That was a punt. That was unfortunate. I gotta cut this Sharn out of my deck now. I forgot about that. Oh, alright, we're gonna just go into the air. It's a 1-turn clock against him. I forgot Yasharn has to get cut now. I forgot to change the deck slightly. Grizzly Salvage. Sure. Put a creature or land card among them into your hand. Put the rest into their graveyard. Look at this. All the Grizzly Salvages. All the Grizzlies. Sure. I don't think there's anything, right? Yeah. So we win the game. Sure. Take 7. Take 7. Yep. All right. So Yasharn, unfortunately, is going to be cut. Yeah, let's get rid of that now while we have a chance. That was hilarious. That was funny. Let's see. I can't believe that happened. That's too funny. Wondering if I want to put Mystical Dispute in the... I don't think so, right? Oh my gosh, I'm laughing so much still. All right, we'll just give it a try with the Mystical Dispute. I'm still laughing. I'm like, all right, we're going to use your Sharn. Go grab our lands. But I forgot I changed the deck. I took the basics out and I added the pathways instead. So that way I could choose between the colors. All right, we're going to try it. We're going to give it a try. Yeah, I took out the basics for the pathways to fix the mana a little better. That way, I mean, if I need a specific color, gotta put this on black first. I can have access to Fatal Push. If I need a specific color, I'll have a specific color at the ready, you know? Faithless Luton. Why didn't he shock that to play it, though? Is the question. How many auras are you discarding? How many auras? What you got? What you got, opponent? No auras. So I'm assuming you have, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming you have Citrus Supplier. No auras. No auras and no auras. Play the Triland. We'll hold Fatal Push up at the ready. Not that we're probably gonna be using it, but hold it up at the ready. Yep. Looting! We need, what do I need? Helix would be nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, crap. That's ugly. That is ugly. Ooh, there we go. That was nice. That works. All right, let's play the Triland. And we'll pass. El Triland. Storm Herald. Okay, who are you going to attach it to is the question. I'll just kill whoever you attach it to. Sure. I guess I get to use a Fatal Push then. I guess we get to use a Fatal Push. Cyclone. Loading. One Herald is gone. How many more Heralds do you have? Ugh, so many Trilands. So many Trilands. He only has 2 cards in his hand. I guess we just play the Triland. Could use it to cycle, but I mean, we're playing a Niv. Questing Beast. That's fine. What's it going to take 4? So we're going to destroy this now. Destroy target creature of 3 value less. And then we're going to bounce this with Teferi. We could also just cast Niv Mizzet, but just cast Niv Mizzet and use it as a blocker. All right, so we have, let's say, white, black here, green, white, black, green, blue. So we need red. So this would be red. We could also put this on blue. All right. Niv Mizzet, grab cards, or Teferi, bounce this. I think Teferi might be better here. Bounce it. If he has another Questing Beast, then he has another Questing Beast. There's nothing you could do about that. And he gets to hit me for 4. But if he doesn't have another Questing Beast, then we're solid-ish. I mean, if he had another Questing Beast, he would have slammed it down, right? I don't know why, you wouldn't be thinking about this right now if you had a Questing Beast in your hand. Plus, I also want Teferi in play, so that way when what the heck is he going on? Oh, Kolagon's command. Okay. Well, that changes everything up now. He has 1. This is an aura, right? 1. He only has 1 aura, though. So maybe that doesn't change up too much. Because this is the only aura. That's not an aura. That's an aura. Yeah, so he only has 1 aura. So let's cast Niv Mizzet. Ho 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 ho. Okay, let's grab all that. Let's grab all of that. We have to discard to hand size though. So discard 2 cards. We'll discard a Growth Spiral and Iteration, I guess. Yeah. We could pick his hand out with Thought Erasure. We could Growth Spiral and Vanishing Verse all in the same turn. Okay, we're just gonna take 4. No blocks. Alright, let's play Thought Erasure, get rid of that Storm Herald out of his hand, I guess. Does he have multiple Storm Heralds? Ooh, he has that guy. I think we still have to get rid of Storm Herald though. Kaya. That's good. I'll keep that. Can I cast Kaya? Let's see. If he plays Mara Triton. So we put this on black. Play Growth Spiral. Put a land into play. Put this one into play maybe. Because I could use this, get rid of the 2 Faithless Lootings out of his graveyard. I could chump block technically here. But see, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I feel like I should keep this to cycle. Okay. So I should attack and then Vanishing Verse this on the back end. I have to try to end the game here. And since he has the God, so when he goes into combat, we Vanishing Verse this since he drew Questing Beast. Yep, go to combat. Vanishing Verse, get rid of this. And then we hit him again for 6. We could also lifelink down the road. We could play Kaya. Sure, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything for you, my friend. Let's get rid of those 2 Faithless Lootings. Should I get rid of one of the auras too? No. Since we know what's in his hand, let's grab Yori's. Play tap land, hit you for 6. You get to gain 2 life here. Ooh, actually, he might kill us. I have to gain life then, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So he's going to hit us for 4. We go down to 2. I could gain 6, though, so we'll be fine technically there. And then we could cast Yorion to blink the Niv Mizzet. So we're not dead. Looks like he drew a land. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let us 9. We could play this as 10, 3, 5. So if we hold full control and we hit Helix, it would work. Okay. We don't have the whole full control right now. Let's gain 6 life. Go to 8. So I gotta make sure to keep up white and red. So if I put this on blue and keep up white and red. So blue, blue, red, and white. White, white, black. Yorion. Let's blink Niv Mizzet, and then now let's hold full control. Triggers comes back. Nope, we didn't hit it, so doesn't matter now. All right, we should be fine now. You're up. We should theoretically be fine here, since his graveyard doesn't have anything too devastating in a sense. We go to 6, he goes to 6. This is lethal. We block here. I mean, it gains life here, so but we have Kolaghan and Prismari to win the game. This would do this would do 4 damage plus the Niv Mizzet to do 10. We're definitely chump blocking here, so there you go. Good game. That was an interesting deck opponent, though. Nicely done. Gonna have to say, that was a very, very cool deck. Hey YouTube, welcome. This is the sideboard guide. Since this is a best of 3 deck for Historic, we are at the portion for the sideboard guide. Hopefully you guys enjoy the intro, the gameplay and whatnot, and you'll see if you check out the beginning of the video and you see the video now, you'll see the deck did change from the start till now. So you could try either version of it, it's up to you. But check out the beginning, I guess check out the first version of it and then check out the updated version and see which version you prefer. I prefer this version personally just because the pathways, you get to choose which version you want. Obviously, if you need something like a red, you could put this on red. If you need a green, put this on green, you know, black, blue, white, blue, you know, green, white. So I prefer this version, but you can go to the beginning of the video and see the pathway basic land version, that version if you like. But anyways, hopefully, like I said, you guys enjoyed the gameplay, enjoy the intro. But let's go ahead and get into the sideboard guide. So first deck I'm gonna give a sideboard guide to is the sack deck. Either it's like Rakdos Sacrifice or Jund Sacrifice or whatever. It's gonna be the sacrifice deck. We already have a pretty decent amount of cards built in against them already. You know, we have the God here that can exile cards from the graveyard. We have Knight of Autumn to destroy the what is it, if they're playing the cat combo card. We have the Kolaghan's, Prismaris to destroy artifacts. We have ways to exile their graveyard. I mean, like I said, so like, I mean, we have ways to deal with it, but just in case, we have some additional cards since it is one of the more played decks. It's one of the top 5 most played decks from this past week. So I've been going off what's the most played from this past, you know, week or two. So what we're gonna bring in is 2 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Kaya, 2 Scorching Dragonfires, and 1 Anger of the Gods. Obviously, since they're a recursion type of deck, either they're Rakdos recursion and using the Dread Horde to keep bringing things back, keep bringing Cruxa back, or the Jund Sacrifice and they keep using the cat combo to bring things back. Either way, you want Grafdigger's Cage so they can stop the graveyard recursion. Kaya is another way to stop the graveyard recursion on either deck because it can exile a card so they can't bring anything back. On top of that, this against the Rakdos version, you can go ahead and remove, like, you know, the Village Rites, all the value cards, Thoughtseize, Inquisitions. But then against the Jund version, you can remove both Witch's Oven, you can remove Kaya from play, or I mean not Kaya, Witch's Oven or Cat. Or if it's in the graveyard, you can exile the cat from the graveyard. So we bring that in against either deck. Scorching Dragonfire is there because we need the exile clause. So against, say, Rakdos, if they play, let's say they play Cruxa, right? This is before they escape it. If they play Cruxa, you can still Scorching Dragonfire Cruxa, and then since it dies at the when it comes into play, it has to sacrifice itself. It gets exiled. So the 3 damage doesn't kill it because it's a 6 power. But since it dies, at least play, it gets to exile. So it's good against them. It kills Dreadhorde Arcanist. It hits, Young Pyromancers. It hits the Laura. So it's good against them. Like the exile clause is what you're looking for. And then against the Jund Sack version, it exiles the cat. It exiles the Dreadhorde Arcanist. It exiles. It just pretty much hits everything except for like the companion they're running. And same with Anger of the Gods. It hits pretty much everything in the exile. So we want these cards against either Rakdos or Jund Sacrifice. It's going to be roughly the same. Cards I take out that are useless against them is I take out 1 Despark because they're not really running too many high cost cards. I take out 2 Thought Erasures here because I could do better things on turn 2. Say like play Scorching Dragonfire, play, you know, Grafdigger's Cage. I have a ton of removal on turn 2 that I can do. I take out 1 Thought Distortion because I mean, yes, the Rakdos one does a lot of card advantage, But by turn 6, they already probably picked your hand apart and stuff like that, that it doesn't really matter anymore at that point. I cut one Binding the Gods because it's also a high end cost card. For what I want to get rid of is either artifact or the creature, and I already have that with the commands here, Knight of Autumns, or all these removal spells. And I cut one Iteration just because, like I said, I have other things I could do on turn 2. So that's what I do against the 2 versions of Sack Jund or Rakdos. It's up to you, you know, depends who you play. The next deck, which is going to start gaining a lot more popularity now because Jeskai, Churn's got, you know, banned with the time warp. So there's quite a bit against them. So I bring in 2 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Kaya, 2 Scorching Dragonfires, 1 Anger of the Gods, 1 Thought Distortion, and 1 Coma. Grafdigger's Cage, obviously, so you can prevent the Phoenix from coming back. Obviously, they're going to probably have Prismari Command against you, but it's still good to have it in there just in case they don't have Prismari Command. Kaya, so you could remove the what's it called? The Phoenixes from the graveyard. You can remove 2 with this single +1. Scorching Dragonfire, it kills the Phoenix and exiles them. Same with Anger of the Gods. Thought Distortion, so we can remove all, because they're pretty much a spell heavy deck with what is it, like 8 to 10 creatures. So if we can get rid of all, and they're probably gonna bring in counter spells against you after sideboard anyways, so this is uncountable. If we could remove all those spells out of their hand, then we could start exiling their graveyards and stuff like that. It'd be great. And then obviously Coma, because it's uncountable against them, we can start keeping their creatures tapped down. Cards I take out is, I take out 3 Fatal Pushes, since we don't really have Revolt. We don't really have Revolt here. Sorry about that. We don't really have Revolt here. It doesn't really kill anything other than the Spirit Dragon. Others outside of that, it doesn't kill anything. So I cut that. If I had Revolt here, then I would probably keep it in. But I don't really have Revolt. Even with just 4 Fable Passages, I don't think that's good enough. Cut one Despark. I mean, yes, you can technically remove, what is it? The Phoenix, the big dude, but I have Scorching Dragonfires, I have Anger of the Gods coming in. This costs 2 different mana. Scorching Dragonfire just costs a single red, so I'd rather do it that way. I cut one Cooling Ritual. There's nothing to cost really. There's not, I mean, not nothing, but Spirit Dragon is not good enough to play this as a 4 mana spell. Cut one Knight of Autumn. They're not playing any enchantments or artifacts that I want to destroy. Get rid of one Deafening Clarion because I'm bringing in an Anger of the Gods. And I cut one Binding of the Gods because, like I said, I'm going to pay 4 mana to kill a Phoenix that came out for free. So that's what I cut against. Is it Phoenix? This one's gonna be is it Phoenix is gonna obviously be a tough matchup because they can have that, you know, explosive, bring out 3 Phoenixes on turn 3 to turn 2, whatever, or turn 3, and not really gonna be able to do much about that. You know what I mean? So this will be a tough matchup, which is why I have a lot more in the sideboard against it. But either way, it'll still be a tough matchup. All right, the next deck that is popular is Selesnya Company. And we have a little bit against it just because we have already so much removal in the main deck. I'm not really going to put too much in there for that. So what I bring in is 2 Fries, 2 Scorching Dragonfires, and 1 Anger of the Gods. So Fry kills, all the creatures are white, and this is unaccountable. It does 5 damage for 2 mana. Scorching Dragonfire, same thing. We're bringing in removal, 3 damage. It pretty much kills every single other creature. Anger of the Gods wipes their whole board. And then cards we take out is a Despark. They're running, all their cards are pretty much 3 costs or less, except for Collected Company. Thought Distortion, they're a creature heavy deck. We do not need Thought Distortion. Same goes with Thought Erasure. If we play this on turn 2, they might hit us for like, you know, 5 or 6 mana or 5 or 6 damage on turn 3. I mean, yes, peeking at their hand is good, especially when you have Clarions and Anger of the Gods to follow up. But if you don't, and if they play Imaria, the Archon Imaria guy, where you can only play 1 spell per turn, I do not want to be spending my mana to play Thought Erasure there. And then I cut one Expressive Iteration because, like I said, if I'm playing this on turn 2, turn 3, and they have the Archon, I'm not going to be able to really use, I'd rather use a removal spell against them than do this. So that's what I do against Selesnya Company. Like I said, we already have already a lot of removal. Yes, you can see this is all removal, and we're bringing in another additional 5 more removal spells on top of whatever this is, like 15 or 20, whatever it is. So hopefully it should be a good matchup for you. And then the last deck we're going to do, which is I think now probably becoming one of the either number 1 or number 2 on the side of is it Phoenix is Gruul aggro. Obviously, it's been good. It's gonna stay good. It's not gonna move anywhere. It's just a solid all around deck. So I bring in 2 Scorching Dragonfires, 1 Anger of the Gods, and 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Once again, Scorching and Anger of the Gods because it pretty much kills everything, and it depends on the version they're running. Some of the versions are not running Questing Beast, some of them are, but if they're not running Questing Beast, then technically Scorching and Anger of the Gods can pretty much kill every single creature as long as they don't put a counter on Gruul Spellbreaker. Otherwise, it can kill every single creature. And Grafdigger's Cage is a one of, just to trying to stop, you know, maybe the Collected Company. That's why I only have it as a one of, because I don't want to bring in too many of these because they can still just beat you without Collected Company. They're an aggro deck. They're casting, you know, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop, 2 drop. That could all be by like turn 3, turn 4. So I don't want to bring this in and draw it and then just stop only Collected Company, and then I'm getting beat down for like 15 damage on board. So I only bring in 1. Cards I cut out is Despark. Like I said, they're primarily 3 costs or less, other than Embercleave, Collected Company, and possibly Questing Beast if they run that version. And then since, like I said, they're an aggro deck, once again, cutting Thought Erasure because I don't want to take like 5 or 6 damage on turn 2, and Thought Distortion because they're primarily a creature-based deck. So that's what I do against Gruul aggro. And then I have other cards in here, like, so if you're playing against control, you got Dovin's Vetoes. If you're playing against like a combo deck, Unmoored Ego, this is also good against the Phoenix deck. You could technically Unmoored Ego the Phoenix if you want, and then that way they don't have all the recursion. But like I said, it's also against control. So there's cards here you could do in against control and other decks. But like I said, this is what it is. I don't know how much more control is going to be there, but originally I had it because of the Jeskai control deck. But if you're not really seeing too much control, you can easily cut a veto for another, like say removal spell or something like that. You know what I mean? Depends on what you're playing against. But this is the general makeup. Hopefully the sideboard guide helped you. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, the sideboard guide. Don't forget to check the description of the video. It has the deck list, both PC and mobile. So if you want to export it, either way, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like version 1 or version 2, if you have this deck and you have a different version of it, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you changed up. I would love to hear your feedback on it, see if I can improve the deck, of course, as always. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to destroy that thumbs up button, please. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.